my brother. It's my brother. He set this up, didn't he? He signed the papers, passed the signature off as my own. Well, of course you know. So that's it. This is my life now. I disappear into obscurity, assumed dead by my own hand, lost at sea while diving in the Maldives, maybe. My twin brother steps up as CEO, apologizes on my behalf. And I retire and live out my days on his graces in perpetual obscurity. Some small town somewhere. Yeah. Could be worse, I suppose. Sure. Goodbye, Peter.
Let's do this!
How are you, sir?
No pain, no gain!
Ah, boy.
Hold on. Have I seen you before somewhere? Answer me when I'm talking to you. Hey, I know you can hear me. I'm talking to you. This is my final warning.
Hey, you! Baldy in the puffy get-up.
You look like a bloody fool. Someone stop this creep. I need help here. Hey, please stop. If you don't stop, there'll be...
Peter, listen, I can't go through with this. You have to rip the contract in two or something. It's just not right. What do you mean? Of course you can. You're a lawyer. You can do anything. I've been thinking about this all... It's just not right. Why do you go away, leave my name, and start again in another country? Well, they don't have it. As the boss, my responsibility. I don't care. Or say, what? How are they going to... Sign the paper, pass it, signature off as my own. My life now, I disappear into obscurity.
enjoying being?
Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah. Time to feed the pythons. Time to
You gotta be
weaponize
kidding!
In disguise? Is this some sort of get-up?
Well, you really got me there for a second. Actually, it was a bit less than a second. I will find someone who can teach
Oh, thank God.
No, it's
I need some
important
help.
to stay in touch with your inner child, but this
Okay,
is...
there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Go big or go home, Stevie. What the fuck? Dude, there.
No pain, no gain.
Come on, give it a go.
This is heavy. Don't drop it on me. So heavy.
Hey, don't touch that, mister.
What?
This will be over in a minute,
One
sir.
more target to go.
Show me your hands. No sudden moves, okay?
So, that's Stephen Bradley
Hands
taken
wide,
care
20
of. Well done.
Put your hands up right now,
That's
sir.
it. Stay
I'm
right there.
serious. He's engaged. Move it.
Shit! Oh no!
Get a goddamn cop over here.
So, how are you enjoying being here?
Breathe slow. Good. Relax and clear your...
Big day is coming up. Yeah. Time to feed the pythons.
target to go.
Oh, shit.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
Now that is what I call a horrible, grisly murder. Back. I'll go and check. Come in. Anybody there? Come in. Stay alert. Look over there. Copy.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Excuse me. No access, sir. Look, you will need to book a time with Miss Petrova. She controls the spa schedule.
Yeah, keep it real.
I haven't felt this safe since my husband's. Well, we're all here for a reason.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. Listen here, pal. I'm sorry, but you're not getting through. Anyone found anything on the security tape yet? My ass on the line here, got it? Whoever stole Mr. Williams' USB key had access to the villa, so it must be somebody working with us.
Nothing yet. I've told the others this is the top priority, sir.
View the tapes, find the perp, and get me that USB. Mr. Williams will reward you handsomely with the fine. But more importantly, I get to keep my job.
That's clearly the most important part.
A thief in paradise. Someone's stolen a USB from Tyson Williams, and now the entire security squad is looking for it. Perhaps you should look closer at those security tapes, 47.
Okay, well, what are you standing around for? Go! Come in, command. What?
Hey, something bad is going down.
What?
Roger that.
Okay,
Time to step up your game!
Command, we got someone trespassing south by southwest.
OM, red.
Anyone found anything on the security tapes yet? My ass on the line here, got it? Whoever stole Mr. Williams' window had access to the villa, so it must be somebody working with us.
Nothing yet. I've told the others this is the top priority, sir.
Damn. Use the tape. Find the perp and get me that USB. Mr. Williams will reward you handsomely.
A thief
Standing around.
Good.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Anyone found anything on these security tapes yet? My ass on the line here, got it? Whoever stole Mr. Williams' USB key had access to the villa, so it must be somebody working.
Nothing yet. I've told the others it's top priority, sir.
Yeah. Review the tapes, find the perp, and get me that USB. Mr. Williams will reward you handsomely. Fine. More importantly, I get to keep my job.
That's clearly the most important part.
Okay, well, what are you standing around for? Go!
Have a good day, sir.
Hi. How is your day?
Guest hut tonight.
Wow. Well, I mean, I've heard Mr. Williams is a bit of a handful, but I thought she was really in love with him. I guess that explains why he's been so uptight lately.
He's sick with jealousy. I heard from one of the guards up there that he rummages through her things, checks her computer for God knows what. It's not pretty.
Oh, that explains why she's been so hands-on with the guests these past few weeks. She's never taken an interest in the clients like this before.
Anything to get away, I guess.
What's up?
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of Haven. A reputed paranoid tyrant, Williams is known for his bad temper and heavy-handedness.
E.
He keeps complaining about that migraine. You know what I heard? That doctor. Side effects.
Just maybe some more light therapy.
More like scars on
Looking good today, sir.
explode.
Okay. Time for some of that soothing red light. Calm my brain down. Say what?
God, this is not my fucking job.
And on.
Wow.
Cool.
Jeez.
Good. What? Hey, we need some help here. Please, get some help. You!
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47. That's all we need to do from here. Miss Hall should be able to extract the information needed from the Haven servers. Good work, 47.
Hey! Hey!
Why are you
sneaking
ready.
around?
You killed him. You're not fooling me.
How are you, sir? Hey, I don't know.
We gotta find the pug. Search the area.
How was your time in paradise?
Productive.
Right. We should hear from the others soon.
We're in. Whatever your robot did back on the island, it worked. Let's see. Yeah, here we are.
You found them?
Yeah, right here. But... no, wait a minute. Something's off. See here? All those controlling shares, those are basically the backbone of the Providence Empire, but they're not going to the new partner identities.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're allocated to someone else. Everything is. The partners are left with no real control. Who is Arthur Edwards?
The Constant.
Message from Olivia. Everything's going to plan. We know where the partners are. We have our targets. You're almost there, old friend. Feels good, doesn't it? We should head out before the storm hits. Time to fulfill our purpose, 47.
To take them all down.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world.
Boam, Red.
Beyond the
Hi.
headlines and the seats
How is your
of
day? E.
A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall,
we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time. Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Grey is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you?
I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Welcome to the barge, Al-Ghazali.
Welcome. Hello. Good to see you.
Greetings, sir.
Right. What if they get keys or a lock?
I think those would be exceptions. But we do have quite a lot of security in
And
the
as all of you know, I am from one of these
Hello,
less
sir.
privileged sides of the respectable Al-Ghazali family. But with a small loan from my father, I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy. So, I would like to thank my cousins for whose friendship.
What are the...
Thank you for joining us here today, sir.
Enjoy yourself and have fun.
Thank you.
$47.
What's up?
I I would like to address the Providence partners directly. I want them to know why this is happening. And I have an idea, but it requires you finding a map terminal.
I should recognize them. What if they expect me to advise them? Acting wrong.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
Looking good, man.
UM today.
Got that close.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky? I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet. Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him. I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died? Doesn't sound promising.
Oh, wow.
No,
see that?
it doesn't.
Oh, just a sec.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
Have a drink.
I should.
Congratulations. On the opening. What the hell are you doing here?
Command, no sign of possible suspect. Everything is secured.
Hey, you! I have a problem. I'm supposed to meet up for duty, but they can't find my uniform.
That's not my problem.
Come on, I need help. You look my size? If you're off duty, couldn't I just borrow your uniform? It's my first day and I really need this gig.
Good for you. Congratulations.
No, it's all screwed up. They can't find my uniform. I'm begging you, man to man.
Sorry. Still on duty.
Oh, God. This is not my day. Oh, it's Mumbai all over again. Look, this is gonna make me look really bad.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there looking.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so...
Not be in there, weirdo.
But this is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh, it's nothing I haven't seen before.
But you don't understand. I'm military. We military men are used to punctuality. I was supposed to be ready and present my papers half an hour ago.
Yes, you men in the army with your papers. Super punctual. I get it.
Are you making fun of me? That's so cruel.
You there? Are you with maintenance or not? That's enough.
Put that down!
Seriously?
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky. Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived. Yes, sir. See you soon. Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly. So, how you finding Dubai? It's a gold mine for people in our trade. If you threw a rock, you'd hit a rich man in need of a bodyguard. Oh, you're lucky. His Royal Highness pays better than most. Yeah, you'd be surprised how stingy the rich can be, expecting you to take a bullet for them.
A job is a job.
Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it. But...
Okay, you must be my new escort. I have very
Right there.
high standards.
That's Marcus
Trust you
Stives,
will do your duty.
Providence partner, self-entitled
your
and
credentials
arrogant
on you?
little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Let me see here. Yes, that looks good. I like it. A cutlery expert, no less. I have no idea what that means. But your CV is very impressive. This looks perfect. Come on, let's walk. I need to tell you a bit about what I expect from you. I expect you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important and delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. It bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. But with a knife? No. That's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he is half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You cocky idiot. Look at that! Not bad at all. That was quite spectacular. A magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You
Okay,
gained his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do
Thank you
with
for your
all
services.
that power?
I'll take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor. Thank you, sir.
You impressed me. You really did. But let's get to work. Some things you should know about me, and this is very much on a need-to-know basis. I am here incognito. So I want you to stay close, but not too close, especially when we are out in public. If you see a man with a bodyguard, it draws attention. Understood? Yeah, of course you do. Come on.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
Yeah, just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill.
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Everything looks just fine. Damn IT guys and their stupid equipment. I'm sick of coming down here.
This is a restricted area!
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
smells delicious.
Are you kidding me? No, it needs to simmer for perfection. It must not be disturbed. You speed it up, and you break all the glorious flavors. It'll become mush.
Well, I got a call from upstairs that the guest is hungry.
When that clock rings, Mr. Ingram can eat, and it will be like the angels touched his palate. Heavenly. You understand?
But isn't it just a stew?
Oh, get out of my kitchen, you imbecile. I don't want your filthy words contaminating my food, idiot. Now, to thicken things up a little more, you'll want to perfect your roux. That's just fat and flour, so butter would be ideal.
That's what I thought I did. But then I found this recipe blog where the writer said something about doing it all in the oven instead. So, I didn't know what to do.
I usually like to serve a soup like that with some crouton. Give it right. Get a good crusty bread. That'll be good enough for the average dinner guest.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
Is that those... Bingo!
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass balls billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
Oh no. I don't feel so good.
Local cuisine working out for you?
Okay. Hey, you okay? Ah, you should go see a doctor or something.
me! Oh.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
That's your winning face. I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this text.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it afterward.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation
Considering the fact that I
101.
spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house.
I guess I thought she was gonna
You know what we're doing, so don't worry about that.
Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder, Mr. 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Something's off. Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the blood thing 4 days ago.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first? That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Hello, sir.
Clams up when I try to get an explanation. Not even an apology. I mean, believing our mother dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the week, and then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Sam, can't you tell me about anything? Maybe we should get back to...
There you go.
Yeah.
How tall are you? You can be more.
Right.
Did you want to check on the undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. Ron and I haven't been
Sir,
briefed about
you are
shit.
trespassing.
What the fuck do I say to... What do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. What the hell is that? Let go of that person immediately. Yeah.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
That American lawyer is a small officer. Check his travel documents. Everything's in order.
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting you through here. No trespassing. Violators will be... You just saved yourself a lot of trouble.
Greetings, sir.
You and me both.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can, really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone. But the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I know it all sounds so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry, I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry. Bye.
You always led by example rather than by words.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book. Which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Hi.
Tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her site thing. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know. Did you find out if the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? Nope. We all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records, and don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Carlisle's daughter.
Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the fam...
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
I said that any strangers, Ethel could never be thrown out. First chance to start. Now we'll never I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all these rare plants.
I know, Oliver, I know.
Stand up, please.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the
You could
gravel.
try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try.
Hey, Rebecca, do you see this about old Wampy? Yes.
like that, I bet you weren't very much in it, yeah.
Maybe you'll get an exclusive for one of your papers.
I saw. I didn't think my readers would care.
Hello there, sir.
Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I fear. That bloody Arthur Edwards, how did I not see it? I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP.
Really it?
Sending a junior attorney is gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my words.
here. You're not allowed here.
Stop! Don't even think about it.
Yeah!
Move to Tango's last zone.
Sir, you are currently Stop! Did you not hear what I said? Enough of this. Show me your hands. Pacify the bastard! You're gonna regret...
He's in charge of the staff.
I need to keep an eye out, stay on top of things like that.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary.
I've never seen a dead body before.
Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Okay. Madam Carr, you shouldn't be here.
You're in real trouble now. You're the...
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife.
I saw a man...
I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again.
Did the right thing. Now let
He
us do
seems
our
to
thing.
believe that Alexa has
Hey, you!
come back
You're
from the
trespassing.
dead, and that he has to write
Follow
the
me, no
eulogy
questions.
for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this
How
message
many
now
times
that
do I need to
Alexa
tell
is
you?
dead,
Follow
let's get
me.
him under control.
Madam Carlyle
Otherwise, I
certainly
see
doesn't
no
think
other
so.
way than to get the
Why else
police
would she have asked
involved.
that
I'm
detective
telling you
to come
again.
here?
Follow me or I will shoot you.
No.
Cassandra
Not that I
again.
saw. Listen,
You're easier to
somebody
walk than my
needs
German
to
Shepherd.
act
Very
now.
nice.
Edward is really acting out. He's leaving message after message on my phone.
Why are you not complying? You're doing really good, sir. Now's your chance. I'm going to arrest you now.
Oh my god!
stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Oh, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Painkiller. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Kris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance. Hello there.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and, we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad.
Amy is a great lass. You love her, she loves you. And now a wee one on the way. I'd say you're one lucky bastard.
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it now?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. So up at Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I like Bella. Came round here. I can promise you that.
I saw her rearranging the photos. Madam, moving on to the front. Yes, blah blah, due diligence, and almost unnatural occurrence. Remember when I discovered the police case?
Oh, hi, Martin. Rebecca here. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates and Cohn. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease for the New York branch.
I know they can't do that. That's why I need the contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number?
Send it to me. Thanks.
You like, reading? You look really smart, in a good way, I mean.
I do like reading.
Really? I like reading too. I read all the time. Talk later, okay?
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernstein.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security.
Stop thinking about Emma all the time, but you make me so angry.
I could listen all day. He pours. Huh.
What are you doing? You've got to leave right now. Please. Can you please sit down again?
Yes.
If I could just think of something interesting to say during the shoot to grab Rebecca's attention. I had planned to offer her comfort, but now that Madame Carlyle isn't dead after all, I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but... If I could just think of something interesting to say during the shoot to grab Rebecca's attention. I had planned to offer her comfort, but now that Madame Carlyle isn't dead after all, I know we're not supposed to talk about it.
Not that I know anything. And you better keep your mouth shut too, if you know what's good for you.
Hello, sir.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
For one of his...
I shouldn't let you wait. So I think, yeah,
right.
what you said.
Later. I should probably... Right, yeah, sorry.
You know, you're witnessing something quite special. Grandmother putting on such a show. How it's done. We should do that. It's such a joke with the whole fake funeral tomorrow. It is, isn't it? It won't last, though. My mother will have things back in order in no time. That's what she does.
Hey, how are you?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Hello, sir.
Please stay back.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary.
I've never seen a dead body before. Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house,
Madame
but
Carlyle
Edward is losing it again.
Why else
He
would have
seems
asked
to
that
believe
detective
that
to come
Alexa
here?
has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy
Not that I
for some
saw.
make-believe funeral event.
All
I
can
still
think
have
about
the
is those
restraining
swollen
order on him.
eyes.